Woo! What's going on, guys? Orms Forum coming at you with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the trade deadline and on who we acquired. Not breaking news. It says breaking news in the thumbnail, but you guys know we traded for wide receiver Donovan Peoples-Jones, straight out of Detroit, from Detroit, Michigan. I think he went to Cass Tech as a high schooler. Great ball player. He's a five-star going into Michigan. Played for Michigan. The Lions give up a 2025 sixth-round pick for Jones. Wasn't having a very good year in Cleveland. Year prior, he had like 61 catches, 800 and something yards, and a few touchdowns. But a sixth-round pick, and he's pretty much a starter in Cleveland with Mari Cooper. They got Elijah Moore over there, and he was pretty much their number 2, number 3 borderline right there. His college stats, though, at Michigan Wolverines, he's 6'2", 210 pound guy. Drafted in the 6th round, 187 overall. 2020 Cleveland Browns, but his 3 years at Michigan, 103 catches, 1,327 yards, 12.9 yards per catch, 14 touchdowns, rush for 87 yards, 9.7 yards per rush, and 0 touchdowns too. He also had 2 punt returns in college as well. Strictly a punt returner, not really a kick returner, but he's a punt returner. Then he gets drafted with the Browns. NFL career, 4 years as a Cleveland Brown. 117 catches, sorry. 192 targets, which isn't too bad. A 60.9% catch rate, so he's catching almost 61% of his balls thrown to him. So basically 6 out of 10 balls. It's not that bad. 1,837 yards, 15.7 yards per reception, 8 touchdowns. And he does have 4 fumbles in his career and 1 punt return touchdown as well. So he's a special team guy as well. This is the guy, like I said, 6'2", 205, 210 pounds. He's big, fast, he's athletic. Where he's going to fit into this offense, don't really know yet. It's good that we come into the bye. They can figure some things out. This is not going to be a long video because we're just talking a little bit about, and I didn't go into a complete breakdown of Donovan Peoples-Jones because I just kind of remember him as a Michigan Wolverine, and I seen him play for Cleveland a bunch of times. He can stretch the field. He's a decent route runner, good hands, really good contested catch guy. He can go up and get the ball. He's got great hops. What his work ethic is, I don't really know. Don't know what the grit. Don't know about any of that about him. But I know that he kind of brings some athletic ability to the wide receiver room. Now, he's making $2.7 million in the base salary. That's what we're going to be paying him. A cap hit, $1.5 million plus. Don't even know why I talk about it because it's a myth. But where he's going to fit into the situation is a little bit concerning to me. Not concerning in a bad way, like, oh no, like, what the hell? Why do we even take this guy? When I first found out we traded for him, I wasn't too happy because of what they didn't do, and I'm probably going to do a video on that, but that's not one of those videos. But we got Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's wide receiver 1 on this team. Josh Reynolds has been really good for us. He's had a couple no shows, but he's had a couple really good games this year. Josh Reynolds. And you got Khalif Raymond, who's more of a gadget guy, kind of has one big catch a game, and it's always a big catch. So Khalif's doing his thing. Then you guys, and then you have guys like Antoine Green, Antoine Green, who doesn't really have done a thing, has 1 catch in the NFL. And then it comes down to J-Mo, and that's where it comes down to what's going to happen with J-Mo. I think this move right here, and I'm not saying that J-Mo's done in Detroit, but I just have a feeling J-Mo's getting phased out here. I really do have a feeling that J-Mo's going to be getting phased out. I don't want to take away from this trade because I think it was a decent depth trade. It's a guy that catches most of his balls thrown to him. He can stretch the field, like I said. He's a decent route runner, good hands, speed to kill. He ran a 4.4, I believe, at his combine back 2020, whatever it was, 2019. I forget when he was drafted. When was he drafted? 2020 by the Cleveland Browns. So, he can do that. Stretch the field, decent hands, athletic ability through the roof, got hops, everything. He can play. He can play outside. He can play inside. He can play special teams. He's a punt returner, a gunner, whatever you want to use him as. He's a starter. He's a 6th round guy that the Browns drafted and starts for the Cleveland Browns. But where's he gonna come into the system here? Like, where's he gonna play? I'm really curious to see how they treat this, because he doesn't drop many passes. He's got decent hands. He had some dropsies in Michigan. He did have a little bit of dropsies in Michigan, a bit, but he's got really good hands in the pros. He's improved that dramatically, and it's just I feel J-Mo's getting phased out now. I don't know if it'll happen this year, because Peoples-Jones is a free agent in 2024. So is this a 1-year rental? You're giving up a 2025 6-round pick. If he is, I don't really care. But will he be getting phased out this year? Because Donovan Peoples-Jones can do a lot what J-Mo does. Now, he's not as fast. I don't think he's as electric, but he has better hands. He's bigger. He's stronger. And the hands part is, I think, the most important thing here. But we did trade for him. My only concern is where they're going to put him. Because I don't think they're going to play him over, obviously, Amon-Ra St. Brown. Not going to happen. He's not going to get snaps over Josh Reynolds, I wouldn't think. Could he get snaps over Khalif Raymond? That could be a possibility, but I like Khalif. I like his gadget ability. He's always got that big catch ability. He's got great hands. Like, Khalif Raymond has excellent hands. And then Green, not even worried about what Green. Where's DPJ fit? Where does he fit? Because this J-Mo thing's getting a little bit annoying with a drop or two a game now. Now it's every single game he's dropped the ball. Every single game. He dropped one Monday night. So I want this to work so bad with J-Mo, but I know they needed some depth after Marvin Jones semi-retired. I get that. I think they were going to, I thought they were going to go after a wide receiver in a trade. I had no idea it was going to be him, but I thought they were going to try to at least get some of that back. I think this guy's got an ability to be better than Marvin Jones. I think right now he's younger. He's only 24 years old. He's coming in. He doesn't know the system yet. But I just want to know where he's going to be going, where he's going to be lined up, where he's going to be, who he's going to take snaps from. Because it's going to be interesting to me. Because I think if this J-Mo thing keeps what the hell was that? If this J-Mo thing keeps going on the way it's going on, there could be a time where you're going to be seeing J-Mo on the sidelines. They're just going to be sitting on the sidelines, and DPJ could possibly take over that spot. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not wishing it happens. I'm just thinking, is there a possibility? Because Marvin Jones was never going to be that guy to do it, because just of his age, he's lost a step. I don't think his hands were as good. Still a good player, going through some things. I don't think it was going to be Marvin Jones any time if J-Mo failed here. But DPJ is a lot younger. He can do a lot of the things that J-Mo can do, speed-wise. Not as fast, but he can run. He can stretch the field. And he's got pretty damn good hands. His catch rate is way better than J-Mo's. I didn't look up J-Mo's catch rate right now because I'm actually afraid to look at it. I guarantee you it's not very good. He drops a ball every game. And that needs to stop. And I think, they needed to kind of do something, maybe light a fire under his ass, because he could easily take that job. He could easily take that job to be that guy that streaks down the field, goes on a fly, do the things that J-Mo does, speed-wise, hopefully, and be the guy that can contest catch on the fly, not drop easy passes. So I always thought they were going to go after a wide receiver, but I also thought they were going to do some other things, but I'll get on that video probably tomorrow. That one's probably not going to be the prettiest, but that's okay. But the J-Mo thing has me concerned because they brought in a young kind of version. He's not like him. He's not electric like him or anything like that, but he's got some similarities to his game. He can really run, this kid, Donovan Peoples-Jones. He really can. So it's interesting. That's it. And I probably talked about it too long. I'm repeating myself. But thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys. Donovan Peoples-Jones from the state of Michigan, from Detroit. I think he went to Cass Tech. I think I heard Rico Beard talking about that in 97-1. And he's back home. And I think that's awesome, man. I think that's awesome. Maybe get a new fire in his belly. play for his home team. He showed a picture, I think, on Twitter of him as a kid. Looked like a young kid with a Lions jersey on and a football in his hand, I believe it was. So that's cool that he's back home. And let's see if he can be a bigger part of this offense, because he could be coming in sooner than we all think. It's just, and I'm not saying it's going to happen. It feels like this could be, not the end of the road for J-Mo, but maybe they're phasing him out. Or they're trying to light a fire under his ass saying, hey, this is what's going to happen, man. So hopefully this all works out. That's who we traded for. That's it at the trade deadline. We'll get more into that later on down the road. But thanks a lot, guys. I really appreciate you guys listening to the video. Don't forget to hit the notification on the bottom right, the big red YouTube symbol. Don't forget to hit the notification bell up top. And don't forget to like, share, comment this out. What do you guys think? DPJ in the house. What's his role going to be in this Lions offense? He could do a lot of things, even a special teamer. Good luck, DPJ. You're in a Lion team. You're in a winning team now, brother. Go Lions. One pride. Let's go. Boom. Yeah, baby.